But there's nothing wrong with having more than we need.
University of Wisconsin-Madison artist-in-residence Faisal Abdu'Allah teaches an unusual art class. The students don't always meet in the same classroom, they don't always make the same art, and Abdu'Allah almost never lectures, and he prefers it this way.
It's not about them coming to my class, sitting down and shutting up. It's not about that. It's about enabling them to go through these different stages of thinking, making, and dissemination and understand that.
The London-based artist, together with art history professor Henry Drewal, teach students to make and explore art with their minds and bodies, using a technique that focuses on the senses. The end result is an art laboratory simply described as FauHaus.
A typical day in FauHaus is, I would say, almost spontaneous. It doesn't necessarily follow a strict curriculum, but yet you do understand what's going on, and you will be fully aware of the result.
For 12 weeks, students were challenged by Abdu'Allah to not just create art, but to think about how who they are as individuals and what they experience in the past and the present could affect their art.
Unlike most classes, I feel like I really got to know my fellow students. We exchanged writing, we took portraits of one another, we tasted food, and then we spoke about the texture and whether or not we liked it. And then we had a discussion about our earliest childhood memories of food. So we were not just experiencing that in the present, but we were also discussing our sensorial experiences from the past.
It allowed me to make decisions that I would not normally make in regards to my art. The actual sense experience of writing stuff was brought back to memory when I thought about childhood and learning the alphabet.
I know that is one way, it's not the only way, it's just one way of thinking about creativity. So the whole idea of looking at a piece of work and understanding the journey makes it a much more kind of palatable experience.
Abdu'Allah contends his approach to teaching could be difficult to understand for some, but he stresses that all work, not just art, benefits from the creator being in tune with their minds and their bodies.
So people have a certain ideology about how, people are taught and how they are allowed to be critical of things. And sometimes the issue of self, the issue of your own kind of opinions are not of any value.
Students agreed that this class influences more than just their artwork.
We're not like learning his information. He's guiding us to, hey, you can use some of these things, and I want y'all to do some type of art. And instead of like, you know that now, do it.
Faisal and Henry have brought us a very different and experimental teaching model, and it's important to recognize that we can take risks and that there is no failure, that we can simply have these experiences and maybe apply them in the future.